cold wind swept through the small-town bus station as commuters shuffled in with their morning coffee. But no one expected today's ride to reveal the greatest lesson in kindness this town had seen in decades. At the far corner sat Mr. Harold Thompson, a quiet, silver-haired veteran in his late 70s, polishing an old pocket watch. He wasn't wealthy, wasn't loud. Just a man with gentle eyes and boots that had clearly walked long, hard roads. The bus pulled in. People rushed forward, pushing and sighing. Harold stepped aboard slowly, careful with his cane. But halfway up the steps, he slipped. His coffee spilled onto the floor. A well-dressed businessman scoffed loudly. "Great. Another slow senior holding us up," he sneered. Passengers chuckled. Harold just smiled faintly and apologized. "If you're still watching, stay. What happens next changes everything." The bus rumbled through town. The businessman bragged loudly into his phone. "I don't have time for people like that," pointing his thumb toward Harold. The older audience on the bus shifted uncomfortably. A little girl sitting beside Harold whispered, "Why didn't you defend yourself?" He chuckled softly. "Kindness is louder than anger, sweetheart." Minutes later, the bus suddenly jerked. The driver shouted, "Brakes aren't responding." Panic erupted. People screamed. The businessman yelled, "Do something," though he did nothing himself. Harold stood up, slow, steady, unshaken. "Driver, open the maintenance panel." "How do you?" "No time. Trust me." He knelt, cane under his arm, hands moving like a man who'd done this 100 times. The driver gasped, "You served in transport engineering?" Harold nodded, keeping calm. But the bus was speeding toward the old iron bridge, under construction. The little girl shouted, "Mister, hurry." Harold twisted a metal valve. A hiss. The bus shuddered. Another twist. Sparks flew. The bus slowed, but not enough. People braced themselves. Harold whispered, "Come on, old friend. Just one more turn." With all his strength, he forced the emergency release. The bus screeched, slipping sideways but finally grinding to a shaky stop, just inches before the missing section of the bridge. Silence. Everyone stared at the elderly man who saved their lives. The businessman approached him, trembling. I misjudged you. I'm sorry." Harold smiled. "You didn't misjudge me, son. You misjudged kindness." The little girl hugged him tightly. "You're my hero." Harold wiped a tear. Heroes are just ordinary people who keep choosing kindness. As the passengers stepped off the bus, someone said, "Sir, you deserve a medal." Harold chuckled. "I'll take something better, smiles." If this moment touched your heart, don't scroll. Honor kindness. Like, share, and subscribe so more people never forget Harold's lesson.